Hello everyone, my name is Crow, and this is Project Architect 2. This is episode 5. So we're standing here, or floating rather, here at the edge of our new home, looking out over the beautiful ocean, monsters dying by the hundreds, thousands to our right, and over here we have the skeleton of our build. In between episodes, I threw up just a little bit of a skeleton just so we can kind of begin actually constructing everything. So what this is going to be a dam, and I want my base to be in a valley here. And you'll notice that this is not a valley. So I need to address that. That's kind of like the big thing that I need to address. But we'll get there. So in between episodes, I had this mod farm going along, and we can see that this quest that I put it on, which was get 25,000 blitz motes, is complete. And I still have, and I'm actually voiding them now, right? Because I hit 25,000 plus this 12.3, and then the void upgrade. Anything beyond that is getting voided. So this is doing some great work. Let's see. Let's check out how much. Okay, so I got almost 7 million there. So this thing is doing amazing. And then I don't know if I talked about this, the modular storage. Let's turn this off. All right, so let's throw this in there. And now we're at 70 million. Perfect. So the modular storage from RFTools allowed me to, I think I have discussed this, but it allows me to put a filter in here. And so this is set to basically all of the different things from RFTools to create dimensions. Like I can make a dimension composed exclusively of shipwrecks and stuff like that. So it's really, really cool. I do need, let me see if there's anything. Yeah, see, there's nothing that couldn't get EMC'd that also isn't part of this filter or this filter here. So this is working perfectly. I can get rid of this now. At this point, because I have so much EMC, I got 70 million EMC. I think I'm gonna leave this running for a little bit longer. Mainly for this over here, just to get a bunch more dimlets, especially the block dimlets, because this is what I'm going to create a dimension with these dimlets. So I could make a dimension comprised completely of end zone bricks or deep slate tin ore. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Blocks of iron. I think that's blocks of like the iron ingots though. So that isn't super great because I can't EMC that. Iron ore, blocks of coal. So I got to kind of figure out exactly blocks of lapis. Nether draconium ore. Okay. Okay, and then this gets what? But can I crush this? So if I pulverize it, I get for sure get 2 dust out of it, which is 32,000. What's the lapis worth? Block of lapis is only 7,000. So this is probably going to be the best one that I have access to so far. I mean, mechanical squeezing it gets me even more. But anyways, I got some work to do here. So let's get into it. Taking a quick nap. Oh, and here's the daily dad. Slept like a log last night. Woke up in the fireplace. Okay. Okay, so what's on the agenda for today? First things first is last time I went to the ancient city, killed the warden. In between episodes, I killed the warden a couple more times, and because I did that, I was able to make the reinforced echo shard, and that is just made with 4 warden carapace and some phantom membranes and echo shard. And these have EMC; these do too. I think I had to kill 2 more wardens to get enough warden carapaces, so I made a reinforced echo shard. And then I had plenty of netherite ingots because, if you recall, I had found a ancient debris in the nether. And now I got a warden pickaxe. Now this is interesting. It says -1 harvest level. That is very interesting. All right. I may have to get a new pickaxe because of this, but we'll see. I'd like this to be my pickaxe for just the remainder of the series. Just for kind of like my daily running around, my daily driver, I guess. So, okay, so today I want to work on this dam. I don't think I'll actually be able to work on the actual dam yet, because all of this, all the work on the dam needs to be kind of like here, but down. And so I need to clear out a bunch of space. To do that, we need to do some crafting here. We're going to need a builder from RFTools. And the builder is like a super cool block. It allows you to set a shape card in here, and it will dig out or place blocks or suck up fluids or anything you want in a specific area. And we do that using these shape cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pump and pump out all the water, because this was a river kind of going through here. And so I cleared out some of the river and replaced it with sand, but there's absolutely some underwater or some underground water down there. So I'm going to pump out all that water there, and the pump card will take out the water and replace it with dirt. And then I will go after that, and I will use the clearing quarry, and I made a fortune version. And that was easy, just some dimensional shards, diamond, gas tier, redstone. Super, super easy to make that, and that way that will dig out everything, and then it'll fortune whatever is there. So the way that the builder works is that you use these shape cards to set the area, give it a redstone signal and some power, and then as it breaks things, it will spit it up into the inventory above it. For the water, I just want to get rid of the water. So I need a fluid trash can. Oh, nice. All the trash cans have EMC. Well, that is beautiful. I need a bucket. I need some cobblestone and then some regular stone, I think it was. I think I have an extra bucket in my inventory. Yes, I do. And you know what? Let me get a chest, and I'll make the item trash can while I'm at it anyways. And what's that energy trash can? Oh, just a redstone dust. All right. I'll learn these guys. All right, and okay. So then what I'll do is I will just stick this guy on top, and then he will push up all the water he picks up and push up into here, and this will just void out everything. It's set to blacklist nothing, so that means it can take any liquid that you stick into it. And then, let's see here. So what I'm going to do is, let's have a look at the builder, because I want to have it, so we can click on here, and then we can have, I want it to do a box that's solid. Let's say it's going to be, oh, I don't know what direction it's going to go. So let's say 10, and then 5. So we'll see what is the, okay, so the 10, that's the long one. Okay. Okay, so let's use my abacus and find out exactly how much. Probably have to move it here. Let's find out how much. This is 30, 45. I want it to do it like to here. Okay. 47. Okay. So that's a rectangle with 50 long. And then here, this seems, I want it to go at least over to here. My abacus won't go far. My abacus apparently stops at 50. So it's 1128. This is 1028, so this is 100. So maybe we'll just do 128. All right, and then I want it to go deep, so let's go 80 maybe? Okay. So this is going to have a, and we can look at the support, and so it's a box this big, 100, what is it, 100 by 50 by 80? It's just a rectangular prism. 128 by 50 by 80. And it's going to work exactly right here. So if I hit go, give it power, stick the thingy on top, and that fluid guy on top. And it's going to be right here. However, what I can do is I have to see if builder at the northwest corner, northeast corner. Okay. So because I hit this guy, that means that it will push everything the northeastern corner. I mean, this is not the northeast corner. But the important thing is it's working. I'm not sure exactly. This shouldn't be going like this, but anyways, you can use these guys to set where the builder is. Northeast corner. Because this is the block, so this is the northeast corner here. That's weird. This is actually at the southwest corner. That's weird. So normally you can use this to set the offset to select where everything is, and you can kind of do it manually and adjust it bit by bit. But because we're using this, this should be automatic. All right, and then I also need a flux point to give this guy power. And he's on my power channel. There we go. And so now this should start working. So it's going to kill, or it's going to go through 36 chunks. and it's just gonna pump out all the water. I don't know if there's any surface water that we can kind of see it working. I don't know. I don't think there's any surface water that we'll see. Yeah, I don't think so. All right. Okay, but this will just keep going, and then my power station back at the house, or back at my old house, I should say, will start making. Will start doing its thing. Once this finishes, then I will move on to actually clearing out the blocks there. And when I do that, I'm gonna use this guy right here. I'm gonna make an alchemical chest, but I'm gonna make it a red one. And I believe this will work like I believe this works like an ender chest. Yes. So my alchemical red bag is now linked to this, which means I can use my gem of eternal density. And this was the second one I made. But I have it set to a whitelist, so it's going to eat all the dirt, cobblestone, deep slate, all these things. If anything, and I think it'll make, yeah, it'll spit out dark matter. And so what's going to happen is this guy, I'll have him set to, I'll put that alchemical chest on the top. And then I can actually check the progress as we kind of go. So that'll be kind of cool. But what I'm going to find out real quick is that this guy is not going to have enough power. He has enough power for now, but he's not going to have enough power forever. So let's resume this. Let's turn this guy back on. Let's go back to our old home here, and let's upgrade our power system. So we can see that this is... So I'm inputting 80 RF per tick here. Let's get a better flux storage. So I made a Herculean flux storage. That is made by taking 6 of these basic ones. And those basic ones, the ones that I'm using right now, can hold 2 million RF. This one can hold 16 million. But I can upgrade that even further, and this holds a 128 million. So totally worth it. In a non-EMC pack, these things are huge pains in the butt to make because it's like a recursive craft. All right, and then I can set this to the power. All right, so that means that this will get the power. And then once this is, I guess mostly empty, then I'll just get rid of this one. Okay, so, but this is only making, what, like 80 RF per tick? That's not nearly good enough. So what I did is I had a look at some other ways that I can produce power. And I kind of landed on iron furnaces. I had done a kind of a comparison for the coal. Because for generating, right, like this makes 32,000 RF in the iron furnace generator. But then over, where is it? Here, this only makes 24,000 RF, and I don't know where I don't know. But the Furnator, I feel like it was getting more bang for my buck. But what if I didn't use coal? So I made a smoking upgrade, and then I'm going to upgrade this to gold. Oh, wait. I need a... If I upgrade this to gold, how can I upgrade this to diamond? So then this should be even faster. And then, let's see here. I don't know if there's a good way to kind of measure this. But if I stick one block of coal in there, I get a bunch. So if I have a generator augment and then I put a smoking augment in there, then I can put food in here. Like, for example, bread. And so that means one bread will make, in the smoking upgrade, one bread will make 160,000 RF. Bread, of course, is made with wheat. And so basically I can turn 3 wheat, so 72 RF into 80,000, or sorry, 72 EMC into 80,000 RF. Now, can I get even better than that? I think so, because what I can do is I can use roasted mushrooms. $32,000 RF out of 1 EMC. A roasted mushroom is only 1 EMC. I think so I can have the cook time, which does waste fuel. Right, like I only got 12,000 or 16,000 RF out of that, but it went super fast. And this is only 1 EMC. So this is like, I think that's the most EMC dense power solution, I guess. Or I guess the most power dense EMC solution. So, but now the question is, how do I hook this up in a meaningful way to my system? So let's put the back here. Boom, boom, boom. EMC. I'm going to need a plug. So now any oh. That's interesting. Why is this not sucking it up? Oh, there we go. Oh. Hang on, let's clear this all. Okay, so if we put something in the bottom, then it will, like a barrel. auto input, fuel. I thought this sucked things up. I thought it... Oh, I guess it doesn't pull automatically. All right. That's okay. Well, we can deal with that. Okay, so now I just need to feed this guy. I mean, that's okay. That is. I mean, that is a-okay. I don't think this should work like this if I just put block. Okay, so now, how can I feed this? Well, now we need to go a little bit more into ProjectArchitect. And we did this, we did this. We need to get a little bit more of these things taken care of. We did the builder. The basic EMC link is going to be kind of what really makes this work. So this is just going to take a tablet, 2 tablets of energy condenser. And then covalence. Okay, so I need to learn this. And so the EMC link allows me to automate going in and out of the going in and out of my EMC system, right? So this is my 1 per second. Is this going 1 per second? Let me see if I can upgrade this a little bit. A dark EMC link. Okie dokie. What's this one going to take? Red matter? I don't even think I have red matter yet. I don't. I mean, I can make one. This one. Cool. Okay, so I'll use this one for now. But what I can do is I can set this to roasted mushrooms. So this has 63 million roasted mushrooms inside because that's how much EMC I have. And so this is the south. So if I set this to pull from the south, I don't know if this is going to work or not. See, this guy might not. That's a bummer. I thought he could pull from here. South. Pull. Yeah, he's not interacting with him at all. Because you can use the EMC links to like push and pull. That's kind of a bummer. I thought I would be able to pull this guy. I wonder if I can do this. I wonder if he can pull from the EMC link. Because if he's on the right, then he is input. Oh, no input. Oh, okay. Oh, he's pulling from down there, though. Let's see if he's pulling from here. He is pulling from here. Because there's nothing down here. All right. Well, so now I have automatic. This is 480 FE per tick, powered by, and each of one of those mushrooms is 1 EMC. Beautiful. So as we kind of like progress through the pack, we will have to use some bigger and better EMC links. But like this is, it's 5 million. And you can see up in the top left how much I'm using. I'm using 1 EMC per second, which is well under what I'm actually producing as far as my EMC, my mob farm. So, all right. So looks like the pump is done doing its thing. Just get a couple blocks here. And so let's have a look here. So it looks like it did what I thought it was going to do. Yeah, so it looks like this was still here because it hadn't been updated. It wasn't, but as soon as you update the block, like I didn't even have to actually do anything to make that water go away. All right. Yeah, that's, see, that's not real water. Down here, there is real water. So that's okay. If I wanted to, I could expand the range of this. Because remember, this is just going like, what, like 50 blocks across? You know, I think that's what I will do, is I will... You know, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to... Between episodes, I will expand this area. And so this shape card, I'll keep it. Because this, I can basically plug it back in here. As long as this builder doesn't move, then if I flick this lever again, then it'll start going again, right? It'll start just doing the exact same thing. Now, it won't find anything because it's already done everything. And so I can look here and it won't use any energy. But what that will do is I will have this. And so in between episodes, after this is done, with this next part, then I will go ahead and I'll run this pump again, except I will widen it, maybe like an extra 20 blocks or so on each side. Just to make sure I get, and maybe even, maybe a little bit deeper, I don't know. But I'll bring it out just so I can get rid of all that stuff, all the extra water, just so that when I am, building and automating stuff and I start digging into walls, I don't come across like a huge amount of water. Because my goal is for all of this to be down. So, okay. But the important thing here is, let's look at the, okay. So this card was 50 and 128. Right, and then, so this is going to be 50 and then 128. And I went down 80 before. But I have a feeling I shouldn't go down that far. And then I think I said the northeast, but it was actually the southwest. Okay, this looks right. So this is the exact same, except it's not as deep. And this is going to fortune everything. I assume my power is not going to hold up to this, but that's okay. And then this is set to dark matter. Yeah, that's okay. And then 30 down. I'm going to check. So I made a schematic for this dam. And so I actually have it set in my copy paste gadget here. And so this is what it's going to look like, the spillways and stuff. So maybe what I'll do is this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that goes 16 up. Yeah, maybe I'll just do 20 down. All right, because up to 16, I still didn't see the bottom of it. So maybe I'll just do 20 up. I don't know. Well, like the beautiful thing about this is that I can absolutely, run this again. Maybe I'll just do 15. All right. Oh, and then I need to set these quarter. Oh, there we go. And so normally, because clicking that southeast or northeast corner, that resets the offset. Because otherwise what happens is this dimension, because I shrunk it vertically, it shrinks it vertically evenly between the top and the bottom. Because this offset is just like a specific one block. And so I'll have to reset it by telling it where the builder is. Otherwise it ignores the position of the builder, which is good, right? So, okay. I guess let's get it going. Cobblestone, dirt. Okay. And this is chewing up, right? Because this is cobblestone still coming in. And this is still coming. So this is eating up all that stuff. Doesn't look like it's going to be fast enough. Maybe I need another one of these things. And not enough power. Okay. Maybe I'll have this one just set to... So that way this will only eat cobblestone. And maybe I'll have one for sandstone as well. That should help. And then I'll have this guy ignore cobblestone. Oh, he needs to set target to diamond. Okay, cool. And then if I was really motivated, I could get another one for coal and copper. And then he needs to set to diamonds. That's my cobble one. This is my, oh, whitelist. Okay, perfect. So that means that copper, coal, will not get consumed because of copper, coal, and then all those other blocks will get consumed automatically as this is pulling it. And this is doing it. I mean, there's not enough power. That's fine. It's still eating all my power I'm making, which is like 560 FE per tick. That's okay. So this is my cobblestone one, and so it's getting mostly cobblestone at this point. So this will let me check to see if it's I have everything as far as like these ores that I learned them all, because I don't want there to be a situation where it just like starts indiscriminately consuming things and then I find out, oh, oopsies, I, should have saved that. So 36 chunks. I've already done 4 of them. Not bad. I'm going down to Y level 55, and that's okay. And then it looking like I will, I'm going to be left with some floating stuff once it finishes, but that's okay. I'll probably just raise it up and then run it again, and then that will go super fast. And it definitely looks like it starts at this end. It starts at the north end and then works its way down, that's okay. So. Okay, but I think that's it for today. Next time, this hole will be dug out, and then I can start constructing this dam. And then we'll kind of be in a position to start our base and start kind of constructing the town. And, maybe we'll talk a little bit about the kind of the plans for the future. And then I think next time we will have to start going into, let's see what we get here. Another ingot, great. So next time we'll have to start talking about the Archimeat, and working towards getting these different plushies. I've collected, bits and pieces here and there. The main effort has been kind of towards the Warden because of these pieces, but I still need to go to the deeper, darker dimension. But we'll probably either do the work on the Warden or the Bee, because I really like the Bumble Zone. I do want to go there sooner rather than later. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. Um, just need more power. But If you have any questions or tips or tricks or anything, leave them down below. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.